So we are back again. I have late regged, rebought, and added on to the 3K daily deep stack. And that is going. There's a couple of ACR tournaments that we're going to get into. This is a 20 NL over here. So we can move this down. Hey, won the first hand. Did have a session earlier. Crazy tournament session. That's the end of that. Did, you know, just basically big hands cracked, but paid for it all playing cash, so it's whatever. I have the Progressive Knockout Super Stack Turbo, which we get fucking queens in right away. Look at that. That just started this $21 entry. And great tournament, 4-minute blinds, but the blinds, you can see they start out super small, so it takes a really long time. I'm coming in late. I'm coming in 5 levels late and coming in with 260 blinds, so it's definitely not a factor to be late in this one. And it's a great tournament, and I like it. It's a pretty good flop when you have queens. There's also a Progressive Knockout 6 Max that I'm going to be getting in a minute. It's a 1650. But I'm spinning it on the side to see if I can get in for $1. But we're going to be playing that as well. And we're going to try to get in cash games. Not too many cash games going on right now, but it's not, you know, awful. But maybe we'll just do this. This is a 20 NL, but we'll keep it the same size. Fuck it. You guys can see the dollar amounts. Ace is okay. Hard to say if this is legit or not, but out of position if he's willing to make it a full pot bet. Could just be a squeeze, but Ace Jack is just too weak. Start the poker tracker. Player now leads out for 70. I definitely think we can call with the ace. It's kind of meh. And we'll start the tracker. There it goes. That's a great river card. Because there shouldn't be any ace kings. There could be ace 5 and ace 8. There could be 5s, but I think we just call. This is a blocker bet. We lose to ace 5 a lot, but I don't think there's any reason to raise. That river bet's kind of meh. Could have raised, but there's definitely chances for him having ace 5, ace 8. His bet was a little small. Maybe I didn't consider it. That I should have raised. But I think it's fine. There are a couple tournaments going off on WSOP in a little bit, but nothing really great. Oh, came back at 23.09. Because even after all the tournament entries before, I ended up winning a couple buy-ins and being ahead. Well, that's a question. I'm going to let him have it. Yeah, I ended up getting aces and kings both cracked, all in pre-flop twice, and then pocket 8s versus pocket 6s in a weird scenario, all in pre-flop. I had the 8s, and the guy hit the 6. So it was really just kind of, I busted 5 tournaments in about 90 minutes. And while I was doing that, I was playing 3 or 4 50NL cash games the whole time. Paid for everything.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
I'm better, just so you know. I just needed to process.
Yeah.
But holy shit, am I full.
Hmm.
It was exactly what I wanted and it complemented each other so well. The Caesar salad with the chicken rigatoni.
Well, it's like an Olive Garden meal.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing.
It's very Olive Garden.
I was going to add artichokes and then I didn't have any, so then I couldn't. So then
Yeah. I know there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm going to say it now. Just take it easy on the artichokes, all right? I don't know what's going on with the artichokes here, but I feel like something's happening with the artichokes. Let's just chill the fuck out.
I like artichokes.
No, but it's getting weird. I know that other thing came out of nowhere, seemingly, and that's something that I need to work on, is expressing more.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you. Nigga, bitch.
Hey, what the hell? I'm a dog. Don't oppress my people.
I'm gonna oppress you. Oh, man. I think I'm gonna lay down until my body says it's time to go to the bathroom.
Attainable goal. Ooh.
But I'm about to make it colder in here, just so you know.
That's fine. Body temperature's been through the roof all day anyway.
For I forget.
Mm.
Today's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm still on target with this. This is crazy. This is so bizarre. It really is like the center stone for all the other ones.
As it should be. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta.
Where is it?
You said you're getting up in a minute?
Huh?
When you get the AC, can you, in the bathroom, grab, there's a pack of the prednisone pills that are like a blister pack.
Mm-hmm.
Can you bring that to me? I don't know if I'm supposed to take the next one now. It's sitting right on by the sink.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely sleeping for like 2 hours.
See you at midnight.
Don't do that to me.
I'm not doing anything. Just speaking the truth.
So doing my own EDC weekend in my own way.
Pretty much.
This is how they feel.
The erotic doofus carnival.
That's good. Because I'm sure they're like, they get worn down and they're like, okay, I'm tired, alright, but just give me like a 2-hour power nap.
All the little ones are posting on their Instagram and all like that. And this is how I know I like Josh better than the other ones. His phone, radio silence. Like, he's not on anything. He hasn't even been on anything.
Right.
Like, it's just
Nothing's
everything's...
posted.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
He's just all about it.
how Katie is. I haven't seen shit from Katie. I'm like, Katie, what are we doing? I want to see some shit.
Yeah. All the little fancy gays are over there posting their outfits and they're doing boomerangs and their makeup and this, that, and the other. And this heathen's just out there rolling in the mud, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Him and Katie together, probably just these two tall, gorgeous blonde people.
Pretty much. It's funny because it's something that I noticed. Not a lot of blondes in these posts. Like, it's all like the dark-haired, smaller ones. It's funny. I was noticing it because there's a lot of posts from people I know. This is kind of weird. Sometimes he could be bluffing the flush draw. Sometimes I can be beat by 2 pair, but I think I have the minimum here. Ah, he flopped the set. Kind of weird. Oh, I made the straight over here. It's just kind of the minimum with ace jack. I think ace 10 or, well, ace 10 would have been 2 pair, but I think it's just kind of the minimum that I have to make that call with, because he could just be donking straight at the straight or at the flush draw. So once that misses, I don't think I can fold. Which, I mean, he did it big, but to have top set and half pot and then full pot, it's fine. This is kind of...
Shoot you, baby. You're going to have to move.
I think I'm going to go for the 3-bet.
Come on.
Yeah. Because he can also have, ace 5, ace 8. He can also have 2 pairs.
Oh.
Maybe that's a factor because he could have ace 4 here or ace 6. But I think it's fine. I think it's reasonable. So we're not protecting against much. So we're just going to go ahead and check. Really? Wow. Wow. That is hilarious. Really? Do I really want to... Really? God damn it. This is the one hand that he could do that with where I'm not supposed to call. Because he's never going to have kings or aces. I 3-bet like that. Check it because I'm not only protecting against anything. That fucking sucks. Jesus Christ. Ugh. He's supposed to have the ace-king with the ace of spades, and of course, because I have the king of spades, I cannot fold. It's just a horrible, horrible, horrible situation. Because he's also going to have jacks. He's also going to have queen jack. He's also going to have just the ace. It's hilarious. And I am going to check aces and kings there. And if I bet the flop, it doesn't change a goddamn thing. Maybe we don't get it all in by the river. God damn it. Those are the kind of... That's a super cooler. The fact that I 3-bet it and it came off perfect. Like, if I hit the king, I'm actually worried about being beat. I'm not worried about being beat with the ace-queen. This is kind of interesting. Fucking way tournaments have been going today. This one starts in 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and get in. This is a little loose, but we are in the low jack because we're short-handed, so it's maybe 6s is the minimum here. I don't know if Sling goes crazy here. The fuck is this? God, that's so annoying.
They have no change. We have no change. We have no change.
And I even take the line to trap him. Because if I bet the flop and get raised, obviously I'm beat. But if I check and he jams turn, look at this. I felt like this was 2-pair. Maybe he got counterfeited on the turn. Over pair. That's hilarious. And he gave up that much. Just calls. Just calls. He got good value in the end. I mean, how often is this an ace that checks turn? It's a showdown bet. Just fold. Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll give me 2 seconds. Hold on, okay?
I mean, I guess because of the other caller here, we call. Just micro bet. See, this player being involved fucks the whole thing up. That's annoying. This is a super cooler. God, that really is a long shot. I felt like this was coming. I'm doing okay there, Mad. It's pretty good as far as the, sickness and all that goes. Waiting on that appointment on Monday. Oh, must be a good time for a check.
Oh, you just waiting for me to loosen my grip. I see. I caught on to you.
I'm going to overbet it. I don't think any of these fools can fold the one-liner. Yep. Had the one-liner.
That's my nail. You little bitch.
Can't believe there's not more cash games.
You don't know.
Okay, this re-raise is just stupid.
I wish I should keep playing with you, but just tired. So I'm gonna throw it. Is that okay? Can I toss it? Get away from my cookie. was not expecting the pounce. I was not expecting the pounce. That was so cute. You do. Just laying down calmly.
Yep, just chooching.
Mama took his eyes off.
Oh, you're getting up?
Huh?
I thought you were getting up.
Oh shit! I got up and did the thing and forgot the premise. Oh. Okay.
That's fine. I can wait till break. I just
Oh, okay. Thank you.
don't really want to.
I told. Well, is it you don't really want to, or is it that it's fine?
It's both, darling.
Oh, okay, well then I'm laying down.
That should mean you'd want to get up and get it.
Well, as you tell me all the time, I'm not a good person.
It's just getting so obvious at this point.
Oh, thank God you moved over there, Church.
Did it for me, lady. Oh.
What are you doing, bro? He's doing it so slow. It's weird. Usually he's like super fast with it. No, I'm not playing with that anymore. You can get your pillow and come up here and come to bed. That's what you can do, sir. Do it for your country.
Come on, this table can't get started.
It's full of lettuce and pasta. Which toy does he have, just out of curiosity?
Let's get the blue dog. Trying to keep an eye on this table because I want to get on another one, but there's just nothing going on.
This dude is such a nerd.
Mm.
And not like.
It's gonna be a minute. Guess it is an event weekend. A lot of people are working. How are the tourneys in WSOP? We have it in PA, but there's not much to offer. It's sparse. It's basically it's like playing local live tournaments. So the structures are really kind of brutal as far as payouts. Like the difference between a min cash and the final table is never more than a 20% jump. It pays super top heavy, like top prize around 30%, which is great. But basically it's like playing live daily tournaments. So they're good. I mean, and I've made quite a bit in the last 3 weeks. I think I had like 8 or so final tables, maybe 9. You got to go back and look at the thing. In the last like month of playing tournaments, and I think no, it was like 12, and like 10 of them were on WSOP, and they pay pretty good, but you just kind of got to understand ICM. Like that's I came into like, I think of the 10 of them that were on WSOP, I think 7 of them I came in 6th or 7th in chips or lower, and ended up getting top 3 of those like 5 times, just because people just did insane shit. Like, I have ace queen, I'll rejam. Really? Because you're second in chips versus the chip leader, who just rejammed over a small open. So when you're called, you're just fucked up against ace king, and you would just see it. So they're kind of hard to win because people do so much dumb shit that all the chips kind of flow to one area. And if you understand ICM, you're not in those positions to win those pots because you're gonna fold fucking pocket 9s versus somebody who's rejamming, ace jack suited. So I'm not going to get lucky in that way to be super dominant. But I end up getting 2nd or 3rd a lot, which pays pretty well. But heads up, in the last one, it was close. The guy just 2-outered me. He had me by like a blind and a half. And I flopped 2 pair, and for some reason he went ape shit with an under pair and fucking hit the set on the river. Got all money on the tourney at 2 outs. But yeah, it's okay. The thing of it is, if you don't mind the buy-ins, there are some good tournaments, but they play like dailies. So like this weekly Saturday, this is a $100 buy-in. It's a re-entry. That's a good tournament. There's a $50 daily 5K and a $100 daily 10K. Those are great tournaments. But they don't have the equivalent at lower buy-in levels because they just don't have the volume. So it's, kind of give and get.
So traffic wasn't bad at all going that way last night.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be worse tonight?
I mean, today's kind of the main day, isn't it? What the fuck is this? And I guess I'm at the bottom of my opening range here.
I didn't realize how close he was to the speedway.
You might want to really just say, fuck that, man.
Yeah.
This guy's really been aggressive.
We'll see how I feel when I wake up.
Yeah, he's gonna be easy to fucking scump because he's always doing this shit. Yeah, he chops. Not that he shouldn't bet there with the kings, but it's kind of an excessive bet. Like, you're only gonna get it in versus stuff that beats you. 2 pair minimums. It's alright though. Just flop a bunch of pairs. Try to flop sets. This kind of was the story of my cash game day. Was I couldn't really hit flops, but I ended up working my way into 2 pairs and backdoor draws that paid off well. Shit, the one I got second in, as I'm recounting it and hearing it, I came in last place in 9th and ended up getting second. Almost won the damn thing. Spectrofax. That's a great card. We're going to get it in here. If he has 5s, it's too bad. He might have been just blocking for the flush draw, yeah. I couldn't decide if he's blocking for the flush draw or raising the set. But when the turn pairs the board, it's just whatever. So, that's fine. I should have 3-bet him on the flop. But it's like, I'm either dead or I'm not going to get much more action. Full pot. It's not that scary. Just kind of depends how it runs out because I am very vulnerable. That ace sucks. He just fucking hit it. It's so stupid because I'm going to have a 5 a lot, but he knows I don't have a 5 there. It's just a blind fucking blast. Yeah, that other table just fucking died. They got up to 4 players, played like 20 hands, and then the table's just dead now. It's a limped pot. This isn't bad. Let's just call. He's betting bigger. He can obviously have Queen 10 and King Jack and all those kind of hands, so I don't really think we can fold. And he's got a set of jacks. That's hilarious. No raise pre-flop from anybody, and we're just monsters. Just have no luck on ACR. I give you credit for wandering into those streets. ACR, man, I've been running like garbage on ACR for about a month now. Like I won a tournament like 5 weeks ago and had one final table since then, but it has just not gone well for me. I think I like calling here. I'm just going to check this one. Like, it's just been unlucky. I mean, it's just been nothing I can really complain about. Just like, get it all in with aces. How do you bitch, you know? And then, you know, the guy rolls over queens and you fucking lose. You know, on the river or something. Queen comes out. Couldn't have hit an ace on that one. Like, that's just super coolery. I decide not to raise from the small blind. He decides not to raise from the big blind for God knows what reason. And then I flop top 2, he flops middle set. And it's not like I had ace 5 on ace 5-4. It was ace jack king, and he has jacks, and I have ace jack. It's like, what are you going to do? This cold call is kind of annoying. So, we're just going to bet. I mean, this guy might have queens, for fuck's sake. I think we check when the flush hits the turn. I don't know how cautious he'll be. Wow. Really? The problem is ace jack. The ace sucks. Yep. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the motherfucker had 6s. Or the flush. I mean, the flush is highly likely. I just can't bet again. When he bets 10 on the turn, it's just so... Because it's a typed bet, it's either complete and utter garbage, or it's just... or it's bullshit. Yeah, it was 2/3 perfect, so... Yeah, he had it. You're going to get crushed, sir. Because I pretty much know where your ranges are. You are going to get crushed. Problem is he had ace jack there. At a minimum, honestly, he more than likely, I think if he put a gun to my head, I would say he had pocket sixes and he called on the flop for one bet. And then spiked it. Because I should have the flush there more than anything. The only other hand that makes sense is ace jack with the ace of diamonds in his hand. So then he ends up with two pair and the nut flush blocker. So, whatevs. Just sucks that he was on my direct left. It's going to be hard to get money from him, but not too hard.
It's, you know, I literally slept on a sofa bed, an old school sofa bed, with a bar that you could feel. And
Yeah.
my body was more comfortable on that mattress than it is on this one.
I've said it before. I think you can't have a mattress that's too soft.
It's like it's...
You have to have support.
I just need... I'm getting a new mattress. I can't, like, seriously, my body hurts. I'm just getting crap sleep. It's bad when you sleep really good on an old leather couch sofa bed. And you come home and this is just like, my hips are hurting.
I'm just going to play this one to the hilt. It's a hyper, so we might see some crazy stuff. It's also a bounty. So he's got a ton of chips.
I'm obsessed with this Doberman that's in Croatia.
Croatian Doberman?
Yep. Oh, and a little wiener dog just ran past the wall. His name is Khan.
Khan?
Yeah, K-H-A-N.
Huh. Like the Star Trek villain.
And I'm like obsessed with him.
You have a cute little faces. Not 100% here, but I guess, is it too much to give up? Do we get paid? I guess it's too much, yeah. Original opener, min raiser. Don't think we can fold. That's the worst card in the deck. How about a jack, dealer?
Just a baby.
There's so many Doberman videos with that.
I fucking love it.
This is kind of defensive. I don't know if this is ever the one-liner unless you're holding also the flush draw. So I think we have to check and call. Kind of depends. This can just be kings, right? I think once he calls, we can fold. Yeah, the jack and the ace jack. Why the fuck are you betting so big, Spec? Out of position. I'm not going to be able to fade whatever he does on the turn. I'm going to have to check raise now. There's our friend again, making the wrong raise. It's exactly the range he's going to have. It's hilarious. And this is getting overcalled. He's going to bet monstrously now. He's shouldn't. You should just bet like 11. That's okay. I mean, this should just be like, the only thing that plays like this standard is Queens Plus. I don't think you're up against too many flush draws, so you're just kind of worried about somebody having 2 pair or better. All the sets live over here. Jacks is possible, like a jack is possible, but this is usually 5s or 3s if it's a value hand. This can be, you know, the suited ace deuce kind of situation. Can be some 2 pairs, jack 9. I mean, his raise pre-flop was not big enough, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Eskimo raise. But I think he's just going to fold. Nope. Maybe. Maybe we can get on here. I don't know why this dude's taking so long. I'm just totally confused with top pair. Now he calls. This should be a raise. This should usually be a raise. 6 on the river. I mean, I guess this can be flush draws. But, I mean, sleep is key. Yeah, Queen Jack. That was a good call by the Queen Jack. It's kind of crazy. I think we just check here. It's got Ace King, no 3-bet, no attempt, no way to get the fold. Really? Yep.
The fuck just came out of that cage?
This is a nice little barrel pick off. Finally got a 4th table. That's nice. Hopefully it'll stay strong. Maybe I should be sitting over here though. Yeah, I think I'm going to jump to this other side. Because that player who just popped up, who just won that pot, he's the one that I want a shot at, and I get my best shot at him from here. Yeah. I'm just better off to get his money, believe it or not, from here. Because he doesn't have folds in him, so we just go bet, bet, bet for value. See what I mean? River's the min. How the fuck did that go down? Raised gets re-raised. That was a limp raise. Yeah, he limp raised the ace king. Goes check, check. For some reason, the 9s bets huge on the turn. And the guy gets there on the river. This is hilarious. He bets that big on the turn and you don't jam, but you're willing to call off a jam. That's kind of meh. the fuck is that? Anybody want to know where Pocket Aces is? Or Pocket Kings? Ugh. This is actually a good idea. Saturday. I mean, it could be Ace King, but I kind of doubt it. Everybody's calling. I guess I'll get out of the way. It's not a bad flop. I think we just bet.
How many pounds is 5 kilograms?
Kilogram is 2.2 pounds, so what is that, like 10, 11 pounds?
Oh, that chicken looks so big.
An 11-pound chicken?
Yeah.
That's not small.
Yeah, well, this fucker came out of his cage. Looked like a human. I thought it was a human.
You sure it's not just somebody in a costume or something?
In a chicken costume.
It probably is.
No, this is a Brahma chicken.
Oh, I've seen that video. Yeah, I can't decide if that's actually a fucking chicken. I've seen that video.
I googled Brahma chickens because I read the comments. Somebody said it's a Brahma chicken, and Brahma chickens do look like that. But now I'm trying to see size-wise.
Maybe it's just a tall, skinny. Because that thing's a rooster. That video. It's not a chicken. It's a male. You know, it's not a hen. It's a rooster. So maybe they're just tall and thin.
Size 30 inches tall, with males weighing 12 pounds, females weighing 10 pounds. 30 inches tall is tall.
Yeah.
That's why that thing looks so fucking huge.
Yeah.
But it only weighs like 12 pounds?
Yeah. Well, they're birds. They have hollow bones. And it's not being raised, and it's not being raised for meat or to lay eggs. It's just there to sire the chickens. So it can be skinny. There's no reason for it to have extra weight on it.
No, it was heavy. It was a big ass chicken.
No, I'm saying it's 11 pounds. You're seeing the feathers. I bet if you pluck it, you know what I mean? It doesn't look, it's like a dog that looks real fluffy, and then you get it wet, and it's like a rat. But yeah, I've seen that video. The way that they move, it does look like a person.
I saw it and I was just like, what the fuck just came out of this thing? Okay, but I guess that makes sense. Okay, this is fucking creepy as shit, though.
Yeah.
Imagine that fucker chasing you.
Funny part is you can just turn around and smack it. There's just nothing to it. This is a little... meh. Your bluffing image will get you here. That's pretty rough. Up goes check, back, call. Yeah, it's a different scenario, though. He didn't fucking just pound at you. The turn goes bet, raise, min raise. And he just bets monstrous, yeah. Board was paired, too. He could have just had a full house, right? Here. It's not too bad. I guess I should use this space. Mm-hmm. 8. We start out with this 100, 100K.
Instagram's mute feature is amazing. I don't have to unfollow anybody, but I can just put them on mute so I don't have to see their posts and stories. That's great for my business page.
All right. So differently on the weekends. I think this is one, if we can buy position, we're very happy here. Just fold, you fuck. Jesus. He's like the one guy that I need to really fold just because of his position, nothing else. It's a limp pot. Nobody has to have an ace. I can't play the deuces. If somebody raises, I could, but it's just stupid. Open the deuces. Like, what am I hoping to happen? Flop a set and pray it's good and somebody else has something good enough to pay me off. Like, it's not like it's pocket eights or something. Not this one. Alright. Above starting stack. Alright, well this table's dying. Damn. I mean, I guess I like it because usually when the last 20 in L dies, you'll get more, or you'll get more 50. But my man lost 150K. Holy shit! I guess we call here. He's making these blind bets now. He may be tilty, but I don't think, like obviously if this was suited, but I don't think we can continue. He's just going to pound all the way through and it's just going to be blind. Like he might just go ape shit with a pair of tens or something. Aces. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for the limp. I mean, every other time I've raised, nobody's fucking raised, so that's pretty good. I don't think that goes much different any other way. I haven't limped aces in like maybe 10 years, but I've been seeing it for the past like 3 days, so I said, fuck it. Hey, Team Valley, what's going on, man? What's up, bro? Didn't know you were back streaming last time. I seen you. You was on Flippa account, bro. How's life? Yeah, this is the same account. It's just I just changed the name. Still doing Uber? Nope. Missed them vlogs. Damn, so good to see you. This is... Oh, okay, I remember you. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been back streaming. I took a little 1,486-day break.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'll never forget the number. I almost waited the 2 weeks to make it 1,500. But yeah, and then I came back in September, and we're back to full time with it. But yeah, everything's good. I don't do Uber anymore. I stopped doing that when the pandemic hit. And that kind of thrust me back into playing full time because it helped cover some bills while we were in lockdown. And we just rebuilt. But it's the same account. It's just different. That's why you couldn't find me. And in all honesty, I probably should have started streaming under the same name and then changed it later, but I wanted to rebrand the account and make it something that I wanted it to be rather than a continuation of a poor outlook. So, 4,200 followers and nobody knows I'm here. So... This table is limping a lot of pots, so when I'm in position, I don't mind taking a few of these. I mean, again, if this checks to me, I can just bet. It's so funny because that all suited flop, that's exactly the flop that I need to like bet huge to get paid with the aces. But I decided to limp it. Bounce back, stay positive, and grind on, brother. Yeah, man. Oh, it's going pretty good. We already completed the 100 to 1,000 cash game challenge, and now we're on the 10K. So that's going pretty good. About 40% of the way there. I think we just bet small here. Ooh, I saw that 2-outer coming. Really? So he limped, so he can absolutely have all the flush draws. Yeah, way to go. King, queen. With the queen of hearts. The ace comes off right on the turn. So, I don't think I can fold here. Yeah, this fucker's either got an ace or nothing. Or a king or nothing. Now the fucking guy leaves. That's annoying. Guy was so the target. But yeah, new YouTube content. Also, you can check out links. I put out different content on YouTube and Instagram, Twitter, and it's all unique to each platform. So you gotta follow everywhere if you want to see everything. It sucks how many times you have to raise fold on this fucking table because these players are just over defending. I think we call. Sometimes this is just a pure draw and we're actually ahead, plus we do have gut shots, and I think sometimes the ace, well, the ace is usually good. You can have a 6. Nice. It's close. I don't know how he chose his target there. tournaments here. Deep Stack Turbo. I mean, it's just garbage. There's just nothing there. It's been a really low volume day. Like, there just hasn't been games. Like, there's 350 NLs. There's a bunch of 10 NLs, but I've kind of been staying away from multi-tabling along with those because I'm doing better just sticking with 3 to 6 50 NLs as long as I don't get bored. It's keeping my average at about 35 an hour as long as I have 3 tables minimum. But there's like 5, 6, 4 full, and then like a couple partial 10 NLs. But other than that, there's just nothing. There's a ton of 6 max, which I don't get why that's the scenario today. It's usually not the thing. And he's just compulsive. He's just always going to bet. That's the thing I hate about Saturdays is that by playing correctly, you end up getting dwindled in a lot of these tournaments. Sundays, not so much. Sundays are kind of bigger, like, smash kind of bets, but Saturdays tend to be like people who are just like you're just always getting priced in. It's just, it's just like, it's just very passive and, casual. Sundays, people are just like, don't have a thought in their head. They're just like, oh, I got ace 10, and they just jam the fucking money in. But I've noticed it, like some Fridays, not so much this one, but a lot of Saturdays, it goes this way. Like, I mean, look at this. I mean, like, this guy's sitting there with King Deuce coming out of third. It's just like, what the fuck are we doing? All right, well, we're going on break. I'll be right back, guys. So you know what it is I'm just kind of really wanting to play because I've been getting some good action the last couple days, and I'm like, there's just not been enough. So it's kind of like being hungry and having enough to eat, but it's like you're still a little. You didn't get fries with your burger. I mean, are there good tournaments? Are there good cash game tables here? Or do I want to play? All right, let's take a look at ACR. Maybe there's something here. Maybe we'll just put up some blitz to occupy myself. Yeah, we'll get some 10 and L blitz. I don't mind 10 and L if it's blitz. That's fast enough. Plus it's 6 max, so that's fun. So we'll do that. King's pretty good. I think we can just lead it. Now I'm getting min raised. The min raise is just usually always the draw, so I think we have to be aggressive. Sometimes he has 2 pair or a set, but yeah, right. Like you have to 3-bet that flop. He's trying to buy the river. So when you see a player do that, you got to always put in the 3-bet. And then of course when the turn comes off no club, we just bet and win. I like the 10-9. I don't like it for that much. That's the one thing that'll give you an advantage in this smaller stakes, especially blitz, having raise folds. Oh, this is fucking crazy. Getting my best hands out of position. You drew. Ace on the turn isn't awesome, but it's not awful. We can call there. Check this one. Does he ever go for value with ace king or anything? Nah, he doesn't do shit. Like, why are you trying to rep that, man? It's kind of really bad. He had king deuce of spades. He had absolutely 0 going on. When you have 0 going on, that's when you need to c-bet the flop, but he just doesn't do it.
Sarge, come on now. Oh, he's gonna lay down this way. husband just texted me talking about I want to try again tonight. What? No. Okay, baby, you gotta move. I know. You can take your toy over there.
Honestly, don't mind this. I think 3-betting's kind of not the best, but keeping my range wide is fine from the small here.
Sorry, Chooch, you gotta share.
Hey, what the fuck? Ace King. Choo-choo's just looking at you. What the fuck? Yeah. You have 4. It sucks that I had to fold it. Just can't open. Steve makes it 12. He's kind of a squeezer. I think I like the jam here, believe it or not. He might not be able to fold for this price, but I think he's overplaying. Fuck. This is the one he has queens. I saw him do this 6 fucking times. Jesus. I stand by it statistically. It is so goddamn annoying. Like, that's the bottom of my range I can jam there. In this fucking hyper. Guy who fucking 3-bets every fucking time it's raised and called behind. Gets called twice and he fucking re-raises. Ugh. Do I want to re-enter? What do you get? 50,000? So I have like 50 blinds. I mean, I just don't want to. I just don't want to play it. It's fucking... it's been so frustrating on ACR the past... almost 3 weeks now. Like, it has been really frustrating. Just running like garbage. I think we can represent the king here. I'm spinning it for $1 on the side, so maybe I'll get back in for $1. Yeah, 6-8 we chop. That's funny. This is a limped pot. So this is an equity smash. This is like Queen 10 or flush draw. Problem is I'm not 100% sure which one. And all the players behind, I think we have to fold second pair. Yeah, I might turn ACR into a cash game challenge because it's the tournaments on there have been running so bad for me. I'm like, almost need to reload on there. I got enough for like another week or two, but it's fucking annoying. God. Min raise. I put in a real raise. He fucking 3-bet. This nonsense. So 3-way pot, really? This guy's all in on the turn. I don't know how Drew doesn't have the jam. I really don't. Yeah. He's supposed to have the jam. He's supposed to have all the, full house combos. Just because the jacks are supposed to be in his hand. Even though he's not supposed to have it in that position. Really? And the king has to come off? Really? It's so brutal, that king coming off. Because he's never on a flush draw now, right? When he calls twice. Of course he is, but he hit the fucking river. That's hilarious. Oh my god. And I can't bet it. Because if he has any pair, he's not going to fold. Jesus. That's just fucking stupid. The fuck is this bet? Hoping he has two pair. just had a flush draw. Yeah, I didn't spin my way in. I may make that a cash game challenge on ACR. Just say fuck it. And just grind cash on it. I've been wanting to play on there more cash, so maybe that's the move. Just stay away from the ACR tournaments until I feel like I'm not fucking cursed. I don't know if I would do it in Blitz. I do like their 25 NL. Did pretty well in those streets. Stick to Blitz on ACR as soon as you join a 50 NL or above table 3 Russians join you on the table. I don't mind that. I like that. I've played quite a bit of the 50 NL. I've done pretty well on it. I just haven't been focusing on it. The 50 NL Blitz. I mean, it's just one of those things. And the Russians tend to play more straight up than anybody. Like, you get raised by a Russian, it's usually strength. Except on the river. They do have the capacity to bluff rivers, but not so much barrel, so you see a lot of bet check bet on bluffs. And you also see a lot of overplaying aces and shit. Well, we're going to try to get it in with the kings. Like, you know, you raise and they make like this 7x raise with aces. It's like crazy. Oh, this is nice. Old deuces. I have zero expectation of winning this hand, believe it or not. Right. One outer. I guess it is a 2 outer. Yeah, 1-1. Can't fucking believe it. That's the first race that I've won all. It wasn't even a race, but like I've lost so many of the overpairs today. I was like really expecting a deuce to hit the river. All right, we got 107k. This player's short. That queen sucks. That queen just utterly sucks for spade and for queen. I'm gonna check tens. 8-6. Hilarious. Queens now. Is this the start of a run? Do we 3-bet? Well, now we do. And considering the fact that I've got a third of my stack in, if he wants to jam, I'm not going to fold. Or a quarter of my stack, rather. Blinds go up by... It goes from 3,000 to 3,500 in about 5 minutes, so this isn't much of a decision because I'll only have, even if I didn't play this hand, I'd only have 28 blinds once the blinds go up, so we don't really mind getting it in. Sucks that he's in an earlier position, but versus range, jacks are going to jam on me. Tens. So we just call. Aces will do it too, though. Like, it's really fucking hilarious. Like, the amount of times today. It's not even like players had, like, tight ranges or whatever. So, another cash game just popped up. To be perfectly honest, I am unfocused. I may be back later to play more cash, but there are no tournaments right now, and there's only 4 cash games. I'm just not gonna have the focus for it, so I'm gonna kill the stream here, and hopefully tomorrow there'll be more volume that I can get into. Started the day at 22.92.95, ending the day at 22.27.82. So a little loss of what is that, like $65? But I had like 90 in tournament entries, so I guess we made money in playing cash. It's just no volume today. So I know EDC's in town, and that does affect things, so who knows. I may be back later. I'm not sure. If I am, obviously you guys will see me go live. I'm not going to bother hosting anybody. But either way, I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's Sunday, so that'll be... It's got to be more than this. This has just been the most barren fucking wasteland today. But I might come back in a few hours if the cash games pick up. If I can get 6 of them going and have some good rotation, then yeah. But otherwise, I just don't want to sit here playing 3 or 4 cash games with no tournaments going on at this moment. I just need to focus. Probably going to go for a drive and just try to relax. So I'll see you guys, if not later, then tomorrow.